What is going on today, guys? Yes, we're going to be doing another review today. Today, we're going to be talking about this guy right here. This is the SH Figuarts Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing, a review, and do some comparisons there at the end. Talk about this guy. Now, put something out there into the ether. Two things real quick. One, I'm about a decade behind on Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch Dragon Ball from the very beginning with little kid Goku with the tail, all the way up into Dragon Ball GT. And at some point, I just fell off and haven't caught up. And so I'm not familiar with this Super Saiyan version of Goku. I'm just not. I don't know. He looks cool. Looks cool in the package, but I'm not up on the anime, so I don't know what's going on here with this character. I just know he looked cool. The other thing is, I'm just now here in the last couple of months, 3 months, 4 months maybe, starting to get into picking up some imports. So I don't have a lot of them, but I do like the SH Figuarts out of the imports that I've picked up. I think they make very good figures. Now, for a lot of people, they can be cost prohibitive. These are more expensive than, you know, your typical Marvel Legends or, you know, McFarlane DC Multiverse or whatever. But they are also really, really nice figures. So, this is what the box looks like here. Pretty basic SH Figuarts box. We got the guy in there. You can see we got the extra faces, that kind of thing. Looking at the bottom there, we got some art there. Just Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose on the side there. We got some artwork, sort of. It's probably just, you know, tweaked with pictures of the figure. And then, of course, on the back, we've got the figure itself. Looking good. And then, of course, for anybody that's interested, there is the UPC. Alright, so let's crack this guy open and see what he looks like. Alright, here we have Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose in all his magnificent glory right there out of the package. First off, let's go over the accessories here real quick, then we'll get into the figure. First up, we do have a few sets of hands, well, 2.5 sets. First up here, we've got these claw hands. You see we've got a nice little ring on the hand there. We do have these semi-clawed hands, sort of. I don't know, is he doing some Doctor Strange magic? I don't know. And then we have one right hand where he's well, he's basically, what, doing finger guns there, I guess? Yeah, got some finger gun hands. Alright, and then it comes with 3 separate faces, or, well, 4 separate faces, 3 extra, and I'll flash those up on the screen so you can see what those look like. First up, he does come with an angry face, then he comes with a yelling face, and then he comes with something I can only describe as a pensive look, so a pensive face. And then, of course, we have the face that comes on him, which, looking at it, is the one I like the best. It's just kind of Goku with a little bit of a smirk on his face. And I like that. I think it looks good. I like the little smirk. I think it works well. Alright, so, got that out of the way. As far as articulation goes, pretty basic articulation for SH Figuarts. Pretty much everything you would expect here as far as just the shoulder joints there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that pretty much go that far. We've got the ball joint wrists, which actually look good. Take notes, McFarlane Toys. As far as the head goes, you know, there's some movement there. Enough. He doesn't really look up at all. There's just nothing there. The hair kind of blocks it at the back. But looks down okay. Tilt, rotation, all that stuff. Pretty good. As far as his torso joints, they don't really move much. Mainly because of this belt and this tunic. They just don't. There's just not much. I mean, that's... There's no forward. There's a little bit more back. So you got some back there. But really not anything forward. And as far as the legs go, again, the bottom part of this tunic kind of... You're not doing the splits with this guy. That's pretty much it. Double jointed knees, so he can almost kick his own ass. And of course, feet articulation as far as the ankles go, pretty much what you would expect. Nice ball joint that actually works. And of course, some toe articulation there. Not much, but a little bit. So all in all, as far as the articulation goes, looks pretty good. sculpt itself is pretty basic, but all these SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball figures are pretty simple because they're based on an anime. So there's not going to be a lot of details in this. They're supposed to look like a cartoon. So, you know, that's pretty much what you're getting. You're not getting a lot of detail or anything like that. You're getting a cartoon figure come to life, and that's about it. That's what you can expect from these, okay? So don't expect a lot of detail. For what it is, the sculpt is done very well. I mean, this definitely looks like Goku. Well, I don't know. I've never seen this Goku before, but he looks like Goku, so we'll just go with that. But so the sculpt is right where you would want it to be. Articulation is decent, with the exception of this belt and tunic piece, which you're just going to have to live with, basically, because that's just part of the character. The hair is pretty cool. Got a nice metallic rose color, kind of a pinkish rose color there. Looks really good. Hair is sculpted really, really well. I think it looks great. The fisted hands work. I'm probably going to leave the fisted hands on because I like my Goku ready to punch. And there you go. I mean, it's a fairly basic figure for an SH Figuarts import like this, but it's a good one. I think it accurately represents the character, and I think it works well. So I like the way we're going with this. I like the articulation for what it is. Again, it does have one downside, but articulation, sculpt, overall character design, think it looks good. So now let's get into some comparisons and see what he looks like up against some other figures. Alright, so first up we're going to throw him against some other SH Figuarts that I've got in my collection. On the left we have Endgame Captain America, and on the right we've got Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man. And I think he works well with these two. I mean, yeah, the Dragon Ball Z characters tend to be a little bit shorter, but hey, what they lack in physical height they make up for in hair, right? And this guy certainly makes up for that. I mean, without the hair he's just a bit shorter than Spider-Man, but with the hair he's taller than Captain America, and that's some mighty fine hair right there. Alright, so keep it in line with the Captain America and Spider-Man theme here for just a minute. On the left we have Marvel Legends Steve Rogers, and on the right we got Marvel Legends Symbiote Spider-Man. This of course is the I believe it's Sandman Build-A-Figure wave. These are Hasbro Marvel Legends, so they're more of what, at least here in the United States, we would consider kind of a standard 6-inch scale, which really isn't 6-inch scale. It's more like 6.5-inch scale now is kind of their go-to, their standard, but whatever. It's the collection that most people have is filled with, you know, Marvel Legends. But we've got him here. We've got him compared to those. Obviously, he's considerably shorter than both of them. Again, unless you take into consideration the hair. And on this one, with the hair, he's just barely shorter than Steve Rogers and actually slightly taller than Spider-Man. So I think it could still work. It could still work. He'd be a short guy, but I think he could work in your collection. Alright, so now for a couple more imports, throwing them up against the Avengers 2012 Captain America Figma, and also the Figma Avengers Age of Ultron Thor. And honestly, I think these are the two out of all of them that he works the best with. I think he falls right in line. He's a little shorter than both of them, again, minus the hair, but I think it works. I think at a display, you could set this up and they look pretty damn good. So the only thing left we have to talk about before we get out of here is going to be the price. And let me just tell you, $35, $34.99 is retail on this guy. Just about everywhere I have looked, even on eBay, you can find these guys for $34.99 with free shipping. Now here's the weird thing. I found this guy at Target. Now, as I said, I'm fairly new, only a few months now, into collecting any import figures, whether it be SH Figuarts, Figma, you know, Mezco, whatever. So granted, maybe I wasn't paying attention, but certainly for the last few months, I have not seen any import figures at Target, at least not SH Figuarts and that kind of stuff. So it is a little bit curious. I don't know if this is the first time they've done this, and if so, if this is a new direction they're going to go in, and we can look forward to more SH Figuarts being able to be picked up just at your local Target instead of having to track them down online. I don't know. Hopefully, I'd really actually like to see that. It would be would be really nice. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But again, $34.99, pretty much just about everywhere you go, and this guy can be yours. So, all in all, what do I think of this figure? I like him. Look, he does not have the level of detail that a lot of other SH Figuarts do. But, two things about that. One, it's a cartoon character, so you wouldn't expect him to have that much detail. And two, he doesn't share the same price point as something like, you know, an Avengers, Age of Ultron, Thor, or Captain America, or so many of the other more higher end and more expensive, more detailed SH Figuarts there are out there. So, makes sense. Lower price point, fewer details, but it just so happens those fewer details actually work with this being a cartoon character. So, in my mind, you're getting an accurate representation of the character for a good price. Really, really hard to beat that. So, I give it 2 thumbs up. I say if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z, this is a no-brainer. Go pick one up. It's a good price, it's a good figure, and I think you'll like it.